Turkey ready to militarily support Palestine, Erdogan. Calling for the formation of a new administration to manage the Al-Quds, the Turkish president stated that Ankara would lend its political and military support for international efforts to liberate Al-Quds and protect Palestine. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan proposed late Monday establishing a new administration for Al-Quds. Speaking at a press conference at the presidential complex in Ankara, Erdogan proposed the idea that Turkey will support both politically and militarily each step of the way, Daily Sabah reported. Israel is a terror state which tries to legitimize its actions by mentioning Palestinians' resistance, he said, condemning Israel's attacks against the Al-Aqsa Mosque and its indiscriminate bombardment of the region. They don't have warplanes, you have countless. Who are you trying to fool? He asked. I condemn Austria for hanging the Israeli terror state's flag. I guess Austria is trying to make Muslims pay for the Jews they subjected to genocide back in the day. The president also revealed a conversation he had with a former Israeli prime minister whose identity he did not disclose. A former Israeli prime minister, I am not going to give his name, told me years ago that he had the biggest pleasure when he finished Palestinians during his military service as a general, he said. Erdogan also blasted U.S. President Joe Biden's approval of arms sales to the Israel regime. You're going down in history with bloody hands by supporting Israel, which attacks Gaza in a disproportionate manner, he said. You forced us to say this. We will not be silent, and we are going to continue our Al-Quds struggle, he added. Ongoing Israeli attacks on Gaza have finished over 100 with fatalities that include dozens of minors. A total of 145 people have been dead and 1,100 more injured since the regime started attacks on Gaza on May 10. The airstrikes on Gaza were preceded by days of tensions and Israeli aggression in occupied territories of Palestine, where hundreds of Palestinians were assaulted by Israeli forces and settlers in Al-Aqsa Mosque and in the Sheikh Jarrah neighborhood. Israel occupied East Jerusalem during the 1967 Arab-Israeli War and annexed the entire city in 1980, in a move that has never been recognized by the international community.